Better late than never. I've been meaning to talk about this company for months now, but no time like the present because Ttcf just had Analyst Day. So we're going to go straight into this. We're going full force Ttcf. So Ttcf completed its merger with SPAC stock Fmci back around about mid-October time. So it is now a publicly traded company. So I guess the best way to describe Ttcf, it is a plant-based food company. So it's kind of in that vegan market or alternative food market, and they basically offer a wide range of foods for any different lives and routines. We're going to jump into a few different points from their investor presentation, and then we're going to go on to cover some really big key points from the latest Analyst Day. So the first thing I want to look at here from their presentation is that they offer a wide range of diverse plant-based products. You can see a whole lot here. We've got normal meals, smoothie bowls, pizza, vegetables, healthy grains, all sorts of different products there. And we know that this market is growing and growing, and you can see here that the growth in plant-based consumption is expected to continue. More and more people are going towards this sort of market, whether they're becoming vegan, vegetarian, or something like that. They're starting to eat more and more plant-based foods. We can see that the sales reached approximately 5 billion in the plant-based food sales in 2019, growing 13% annually since 2017. That is quite a quick rate, and this is growing and growing and expanding over time. And Ttcf specialise in the frozen food category, and that last year in 2019 had retail sales of 55.2 billion, which is massive. And you can see their current opportunity compared to where they're going to go at the time. So they are gradually getting in more and more into this market. So they're going to have a big piece of this pie. And just to pick up on how they've been performing over the last year, basically, this is just from Q1 in their investor presentation. 17 million worth of net sales in Q1 2019 compared to 34.1 million in Q1 2020. So 1 year difference has a year-on-year growth there of 101%, which is absolutely huge. And if we look at their projected net sales for 2020, it's predicted to be $148 million. And if we compare that to what it was in 2019 of $84 million, that is a massive jump. And in 2021, projected to be 222 million. So this is growing and growing over time. So now we're going to run through some of the key points here from Analyst Day. Now there is a lot to take in. There's a lot in this presentation and on the call. So we're going to run through some of the key points of this. The first thing here is the opportunity to disrupt that frozen food market. We briefly touched on that a minute ago with the 55 billion cap there on the frozen retail sales in 2019. But we can see their current position and opportunity is 33.9 billion, and that is expanding. They're expanding in near term into desserts, and then there's still the opportunity there to have seafood and the category of others. So there is more and more room to continually grow these frozen food retail sales opportunity. Looking at the rest of the opportunity for growth, we can see that today is 148 million in 2020, predicted to be 300 million by 2022, 500 million by 2023. There's a lot of spaces they can continue to grow into, and that is internationally, offering food services, convenience stores, all these different sectors that they can go into to continually grow and build their brand. They're offering lots of different plant-based options, and this is growing and growing. They've recently gone into meat alternatives as well, so kind of competing with a Beyond Meat in that sort of area, but they've got a lot more than just that. They've got the smoothie bowls, the plant-based pizzas, etc. And it says here, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack and dessert, plant-based products for every single occasion, which is what we want as a consumer. And if we look at how that has been growing year over year, 2017 they had 2 products. That then went up to about 9 or something like that in 2018. We look at where we are now in 2020, we have 38, and then 2021, a hell of a lot more, 62, and a lot of them we can't be revealed at the moment because they don't know, maybe they're keeping them quiet to launch a big campaign, a big advertising campaign. But look at the amount of products compared to 2017 back to 2021. That's just there in 4 years, and this is going to continually grow and grow. Once their brand gets more and more recognition, people are going to jump on this company and you start using them a lot more. And the more and more people that hear about this, the more stores are going to want to buy this as well. We know that in the last 60 days alone, they've had some big additions to their national retailers, 7-Eleven, Whole Foods, Target, not to mention Walmart and Costco, which are 2 of their biggest sellers that are selling Ttcf products at the moment. They then go on to talk about some of their financial performance, and we can see that this is growing and growing. Their revenue alone, look at where it was year to date in 2019, it was 58.1, and now it's gone up to 108.9. That is a massive percentage increase, and the gross profit here has also increased, almost doubled, 16.8 compared to 9.9. It is growing and growing. Their quarterly growth is also constantly improving. We can see their revenue in the first 9 months of 2020 was 109 million, and that's an 87% growth comparable period of 2019. That is a massive, massive increase. And one of the really big key points I want to pick up from this here is we have grown our revenue and established a successful branded product with no spending on marketing promotion. That takes some doing. They've virtually not promoted this at all via marketing. They only recently launched their e-commerce website, so they've only recently got that website, which is going to obviously help build their brand and build people's knowledge of this product basically. And that's why it then goes on to say that in 2021 they expect to benefit significant benefits from the marketing efforts, because they're going to start putting more and more work into marketing these products now. They've built their brand, they've built their products, they've got a big collection. They can now start to market this out and bring in more and more new consumers. They have really big predictions here for the future. We can see that in 2021, they're predicting revenue of 222 million. And this keeps going up and up and up. By 2026, $1 billion in revenue. That is absolutely huge growth. And this is the company that, like I say, is in an expanding sector, and they are growing their products, they're growing their marketing. Everything is going in the right direction. So overall, it is looking really good for this analyst presentation, analyst day. I think it has really helped the company with kind of get a vision now of where they are planning to go in the future. The last thing I really want to put out from this is this particular slide right here. 640% year-on-year growth. And like I said, that's achieved with no investment in marketing and brand. Absolutely no investment. And look at where it was in 2019, quarters 1 to 3, 9.5 million compared to quarters 1 to 3 of 60.7 million. Year on year of 640% growth rate. That is absolutely huge, and a big news there for us as investors in Tattooed Chef. So now let's have a little look at Tattooed Chef's share price. How has it been performing since the merger took place? Well, we see Tattooed Chef run up to $28 around about mid-September. That was the highest it's been. And since then, it's kind of flattened out a bit, and then it did have a sell-off, and it went all the way down to, I think, about $15 or so. Since then, it has had a bit of a run-up. We're at currently about $19.20. And I thought after seeing this presentation, we may see more and more people buying, and we may have a green day, but it hasn't happened. We're kind of a bit in between. We're still flatlining, which is good because it's a buying opportunity if you like this company and you like their vision going forward. Personally, I do. And I think at this current price, it is a great bargain. I would be averaging up myself because I bought in quite low. I bought in a long time ago, back at Fmci, before it was even Tattooed Chef. So I have a really good cost basis. But I would be happy to add more, and I did go ahead and actually add more at these prices. So yeah, I do think the potential in Tattooed Chef is absolutely huge, and it's mainly in the US at the moment. This is a US product. I know that it is in the Costco in the UK. I know that apparently some people have started to see this come around in the UK, but it is not well known over here at all. So they have a lot of room for international expansion. This is a company I really do like. Analysts are going to start putting their predictions out very soon. There isn't many predictions out there. And for what it's worth, I do think there's going to be quite high, and I do think there's going to be a lot of growth on this potential stock. I'm looking to probably get at least 100%, probably a lot more than that, to be honest. At these prices, I am buying, and at worst case here, holding. So that's my stance on Tattooed Chef. Let me know your position. Are you buying, holding, selling? Where do you think Tattooed Chef could be in the future? Let me know down below. And guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe to my channel. It really is appreciated. And thanks for watching, and until next time.